Hello, I'm back with part 2. I solved the problem. It was my ISP. Because of course it was. Couldn't have been my network. No, not at all. It could have very possibly been. Alright, I'm just glad it's working now. Ugh, I was so irritated with it. I thought it had something to do with a plan change that they had implemented. Thankfully, no. They're still charging me an arm and a leg, and I still have the same crappy speed as before. So at least there's that. Hold up. I'm just pulling up the stream on my phone so I can keep track of it as well. Okay, and in thinking about it, in the short time I was gone, if it takes the 6,000 to get a bomb target, it's not really worth taking these because I'll only have 4,000 pounds of bomb. Whereas taking these, I will have access to, how many is it, 14? So 7,000 pounds of bomb. So that's more reasonable for destroying the targets. Let's see. All right, let's do it. Now that it's working better, let's go ahead and do it. All right. All right, you'll probably get to see one match at least. Or at least part of it. And good chances I die within that 7 minutes anyway. Yeah, definitely a later start tonight than usual. Sure is taking its jolly sweet time. Why am I still loading? Why are people still flying? Why am I loading? What are they doing? What is this? What happened? Why am I just spectating while people are in the air? It says loading. Why am I loading still? Well, I guess I accidentally joined a spectator match. Apparently. I have no idea what happened. Can I change my camera in this view? Nope. I can't. I don't know what happened. What happened? I joined and the game said no. Wait a minute, the selected game mode is currently unavailable. What? We're gonna play Air Arcade then, I guess. Let's go. Things are acting a bit screwy right now by the looks of it. Guess I'm gonna go play arcade and use up some of these, these extra lives. Man, I should just play arcade a little bit more every so often, because the maps are so interesting. What? Oh. Why? Well, I'm gonna take this then. I can do that too. Look, zoom. If I can get lucky, I'll get one. Oh yeah, and I forget that in this you can just have combat flaps on at any time. It don't matter. Well, I got a couple hits in on him. Oh, I got a kill assist. Nice. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. Get him. This thing can move in this mode. Oh shoot. There's just a lot of stuff happening. There's just a lot of everything going on. Oh yeah, and don't I ever like regenerate my missiles in this mode? Oh, I took the fuel tank. I shouldn't have done that. You're right. This is crazy. I should make an arcade loadout, I think, for it. It's kind of what I'd want to do, I think. Cannon's almost back up. I still got a little bit on the missiles. I'm stalking this 25 right here. Get over here. I'm coming for you. I heard that one. It said flare. And I listened. And I didn't die. No, okay, I'm hitting him more and I'm out. Oh, straight on neither of us. None of us can hit him. He's still chasing him. Oh, I just wanted to smash into him. All right, well, you have a good evening. And thanks for joining. This'll go. Critical, but not quite. Kill assist. Nope, not a good lock. There? Here? Uh-oh. Nope. Alright. Well, there you go then. Maybe Realistic will be back up and working after this. I didn't even see it. It just popped right into my vision. I guess it probably doesn't help that I'm joining like a 12.0 arcade. Oh. You know what? It's actually not worth turning on the targeting computer in this because it already has one. Yep, I'm taking an A10 into a dogfight. Let's do it. Actually, I don't think I need these bombs. Just gonna go ahead and get rid of them. Lighten the load. Shoot. Nope, didn't get the chance. Round ended just as I pulled the trigger. All right. Okay, let's see how this goes this time. 1. I might be able to do that. All right, let's go. I ran out of fuel in this one last time. Okay, I have a full tank. All right. Alright, now I need the ballistic computer. Well, it's useful. I wouldn't say need. Need's a strong word there. What's the highest one I have in the heavy fighter line? I think I just finished up right before jets. Right before the Cold War jets. So, like, whatever the P-51 or P-47 is in that line, I think was the last one I did. Alright, let's increase the range on that. Let's check where the bomb sites are. And it actually looks like I'm going to want to veer towards the left then, if they're all over in that direction. Yeah. I think it's a very strong possibility I will end up hitting probably this one or this one. So I'll probably just want to get up to speed and then shut down my afterburners. Yes, I do need to be researching that line so that I can get the F-15 when it becomes available. But I also want to finish up the F-16A that I'm working on, where I only have 80k left. Because that would also give me another plane in top tier to research to get those bumps and bonuses. Actually, that's actually a pretty good idea for how to grind. Some of it is to just start spading or acing the vehicles, because it gives you a good amount of bonus XP for it. Hello there, welcome. No, it looks like the entire team decided this was the direction to go. All right, let's do a little a little scoping out and see what's around. I wish the buttons were more clicky. I want to click the buttons. Nope, somebody on my radar. 39. Assume somebody else is going to fire for that one. So let me check just what's out there. There's somebody out at far distance, 72. Actually, I think that's the target. One of the targets that we have to take out. Researching all mods is called spading. So, what would be acing? Is that just the crew research for it? Where you, like, get the, well, you have to buy the crude version, or the qualification, the first one you buy, and then the second one you can earn? Oh, there. Chubby. Got a straggler over here. Came to say hi. You know what? I just remembered. I'm not sure if my bomb series is still set up. Crew qualification. Op loadout. 6 AIM 9Ms, 4 AIM 7Ms. That's a lot. Ooh, that's exciting, is what that is. I think the F-15 might be my second favorite aircraft. It's not as much of... It has that it's a translational one between the analog digital age. Did nobody go after the bomb? Well, I guess I'll do it then. No one else is going to. Sure. That loadout still leaves you with 4 pylons for ground attack. That's funny. That's a good time waiting to happen. Blocked by active weapon selector? What? Just let me drop my bombs, man. 3, 5, 7. Alright, gotta do it this way.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
I guess I just wanted to get one last look at the bombs before I drop them. Come on, little buddies. I'm dropping all my little friends for things. Have fun. Oh, it didn't drop them all. My bomb series changed. Why does it do this? I did it wrong. I'm just gonna keep just doing circles out here till I get it right. What did it change? I did have it set to drop all. Oh, you know what? It must have changed it when I had the 4 on. Here we go. There, we'll just drop the rest. When I had the 4,000-pound bombs on there, it probably changed my drop series to 4 instead of the 14 I had it on. Moab confirmed to be coming on F-15E, which will come with the F-15C. That'll be exciting. Man. That's a large payload. It's like an airburst fuel bomb, isn't it? Ooh, that'll be fun. The new nuke carrier. That'll be cool to see. Makes me think of that iconic photo of the one firing a anti-satellite missile. I believe that was an F-15. Oh, wait, I still got 54s. That's right, I do. Oh my god, it's a 104. Almost makes you feel bad. Almost.
Our victory is near.
Nope, there he goes.
Awesome.
Alright, and now it is scan around and find out how many are left. Which one am I thinking of? The, no, I think that might be a thermobaric explosive, is the one I'm thinking of. Alright, let's look around. There's one. Nope, that's not them. That's AI. Uh-oh, there's one there. That Flynn fellow there. See one of the only ones left? Yeah, there's only 2 left. What's that? I just picked up something down there.
Attention to the map.
Yeah, I think it's like the F-15 and the F-16 both have a lineage with NASA to them, so yeah. Look at him zooming. They're all converging on that one, too. Oh, that poor Flynn. Oh, Flynn. I'm gonna go searching for the other guy, then. If they're all busy with Flynn. He's gotta be out here somewhere. My guess would be that he's making his way back to their airfield. Oh, and it looks like there is one back there. Yep, there he is. Toshinori. A JDAM? It might be. It's been a while since I knew a bit more about that stuff. Is that a friendo? I think that a friend. XF-85 Goblin will be an interesting event vehicle for the summer event. Oh. I like when they bring about interesting ones. I think those are the best vehicle events. When it's not so much like really good at something, but that it's really interesting.
Well done.
I think so. This is where I'm at in researching this second tree. I did manage to finish up rank 4, and I'm into rank 5. But I know this is where it starts getting a lot more difficult. There's a good chance, actually, I'll just go ahead and, like, play some matches with the F4C. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Oh, and one of the War Thunder creators that I follow was showing off a Japanese version of the F-15. And I was just like, oh, that's making me really want to seriously grind Japan. Because combined with that special camo their F-16 gets, and the F-15 is just, yeah, it's good stuff. All right, let's get to another match of this. All right, I like this map. Oh yeah, that's what I'm planning on. As soon as I finish that F-16, I am getting started on that heavy tree and just working on getting that one done. Even if it means we're back to playing... Whoa, stop. That means even if we're back to just playing with the AV-8 for a while. The Type 16 I've seen in a few matches, and I gotta say, I really like it. Like, that looks like my kind of vehicle. Yeah, the F4EJ would definitely be a good one to go for. You know what, actually, I'm going to do something a little different here. I keep trying to take that outer edge. True, the F5C is higher now. So that would make sense to do that more. So, my plan of attack is I'm going to head in towards this bay right here. And then head across this open area, and then hit the bomb site from this direction. Hopefully around this back side of the mountain. Actually, I'm going to just turn off my radar for a moment, because I don't want to give myself away. Not yet. You know, I do kind of need to set a button to that one that lets me disengage the weapon select, because that seems to give me some problems every now and again. True. The F5C would be able to research the F-15. And I think that once I get up to the rank just before the F-16, F-14, I'll probably switch over to playing a bit more of those ones that I haven't spaded yet, so that I can have all of the bonuses from that getting closer and closer to it. Although, do I necessarily want to? Could it be a good idea to just play a couple within that tree for the purpose of leveling that crew? Looks like this MiG in front of me had a similar idea. True. That is very true. It would give me that bonus. That's probably going to be the best way to approach it then, once I get to that rank with it, get the spade for the F4E. Honestly, with the F-15 coming, it's making me just want to play air more. Because it's like, I want that. I want that in my collection. Oh, we got an F-16 approaching. Well, he didn't make it. Nope, here comes another one. And he got me. Well, that didn't go very far. So, maybe that direction is not the one I want to take. Or maybe it is if I pay more attention. Yep. I mean, especially, like, if the F-117 is coming in here, I totally gotta take that one. I gotta have that. Like, the 117 is one of those really, really cool ones I remember from my childhood. And, you know, reading up on it, it sounds like it's just more of a pain in the ass than anything. But it was so different. Yep. It is. Once you have them all researched out like that, when new ones come in, it does make it a lot easier. And, like, I had a feeling for a while, like, that was where they were going to put the F-15. It just made the most sense. And hopefully, like, the 117 comes with a stealth rework. Because I think it would be really cool to see that mean something in the game. And to a degree, it kind of already does, and there are maneuvers and stuff and ways you position yourself in relation to their radar that matters when it comes to stealth. But there's still room to go with. Yes, I kind of agree with that. It should kind of stay away from 5th gen for a while. Because 5th gen would be the current iteration of fighters, isn't it? Where we're talking more about super maneuverability. Becomes more of a hot button topic. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. That would be I feel, a really good place to set it. It feels like just before the millennium, just before so much changed across the world. It feels like kind of a good setting point for them to just stop and focus on the game for a while. And fill out the other trees. Because America's getting all these fun, cool tools. Come on, you gotta get some stuff to the others, too. Although I did see from the new trailer that there is like a Mirage coming as well. So France will be getting a new one. They've got that new German premium coming up. I wonder if that one will include the anti-ship missiles, like the one I have does. I have literally never used them, and I hear they're not that great. I don't know, maybe I'll just use it at some point. I just think that I'm not going to bother and just trade it for a vehicle I'm interested in. But I'm not even sure what it's worth right now. True. That is true. And it's a good name, too. Like, that just speaks to its maneuverability right there. If you give something the nickname Flanker, you know it's going to get in around you very easily. Oh, looky at that. Maybe if I didn't do that, it would work. Beepity beep. Beepity beep. There was no reason for me to do that, but I did. It was probably actively detrimental to what I'm trying to do. But I did it anyway. It's that one, right? Yep. And then I always forget that with these missiles, I want to use the trackwell scan instead. Is that a person? No, I guess not. Time to drop the package. Your Amazon delivery is here. Alright, now switch back over. Oh, somebody got me. At least they waited till I could drop my bombs. Not too bad then. So I'm not gonna lie, that little vehicle that was on the loading screen right there has made me want to play Germany Ground, because I believe that's a German ground vehicle, isn't it? The Weissel? Yes, it is. It looks like such an annoying little bastard. Yep, that looks like a fun one. You know, it gives you R3 vibes. Oh, I'm actually getting there in helicopters. Oh, this tree is very slow. I mean, it's nice that they put this in here, but what if I'm still actively researching ground? Yeah, you know what? I'm thankful they added that at least. Okay, where are we at on the modification here? Not too much more. You know, actually, I don't think I have my numpad 7 set up to anything. Maybe I'll just set my weapon selector off to that. That could be a good idea. Or it'll be awful. I don't know. I'll just try it and see what happens. Also, I'm unsure, but sometimes it feels like it's not a bad idea to just wait a minute before flying off. It seems to have its advantages sometimes. What was I doing? Oh yes, I was going to set a control for drop. No, not drop. For change gun? Switch gun? Exit. Exit gun. That one? Yes, it does work. Since I hit 7 at the end of the link for all the blah, 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 blah. I figured that made the most sense. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, that is true. Once I get a good ground lineup, I should switch over to research in the helicopters. Yeah, because right now, my highest ranked vehicle for ground is going to be my XM1. And I'm starting to get into having vehicles at the same level as the helicopters I have, which I think that'll help. If I'm able to field a lineup that's at the same level as the helicopters. It's a bit more organic that way. Kind of more what they intended, I think. Uh-oh. Well, they had an accident. A doozy right there. Alright, so now I can switch my weapon modes, and when I need to swap out of it all, I can just hit 7. Okay, good. I hope this works. Look at all the little dots. Oh, I spent some time yesterday and did a bunch of updates and upgrades with the B-Tuber avatar. And I put physics on the antenna. So they bounce around. And the funniest thing to me is, like, it's meant for, like, hair, bangs, and boobs, usually. Is what they put physics for. And I did it for the antenna, bouncing back and forth. Might show it off at stream in a little bit. Everybody going that way. Yeah, it's probably best I stick with them. I was just like, maybe I should go the other way. No, you'll probably just get yourself killed doing that. 9.7 US ground is a good lineup overall. You get a good fighter, good attacker, good heli, and great ground vehicles. Okay, that's good to know. I'll have to look forward to that then. Come on. Come on. Come on, Missile Lock. You can do it. Come on, please. Just lock the missile. Oh, wrong missiles. That's why. This missile. Alright, now let's get out of here. I'm gonna stick just real low to the ground. Let's see if I can touch my shadow. Can't hit what you can't track. Oh, I got one on my tail. He's chasing me hard. I can see him on my radar. I'm gonna be out of chair, flashing chair soon. No, no. I'm going for this one here. That's my target. Switch back over so this doesn't screw up. Alright, come on up. Coming on up. Oh no, come on, come on, come on, come on. Before I get hit, before I get hit. Come on. Come on. No! What? Nope. I failed. Next match. Okay. Let's see here. Once I get all the tanks up to 9.7, switch to Healy. That makes sense. That would work well. And it'd help me get everything just rounded up to that point, too. One plane from Tier 3. Well, what are you working on? Which nation? Also, yeah, I remember those levels. I played a lot of it in arcade for the first couple ranks. I feel like that wasn't too bad of an idea. Oh, I guess I'm just gonna follow my teammate right there. I'm coming. Just gonna... Oh, what happened there? Somebody crashed? I think somebody crashed. I think that's what happened. Hey, come on. Hello. Hello. Hi. Wow. I feel like the eye movements might be a little bit too much at the moment, but I'm also just bouncing my head around a little bit too much, probably. Alright, I think I'm at a good enough speed. I can turn off my afterburner now. I keep losing way too much fuel when I don't pay attention to it. Because I just kind of keep the afterburner turned on. Never turn it off. Why would I turn it off? I want to go fast. Okay, let's see. Up to 93. See if we can pick anything up on scan. 48. Too far. No, they're too low. Not gonna do much against them. F-16 doing? It's just kind of jumping into the center here. Yes, and for everybody who's just joined, welcome to B-Tube. Which is very much a work in progress. That's too close. Trying to get a feel for where is too close to fire the AIM-54s. Oh, there it goes. Off into the wild blue. Alright, heading back to the point. Actually, let's see. I think I gotta change this around a little bit so I can track it better. I'll have to come back and re-watch it so that I can see how it's working. See what I need to adjust and fix. I feel like maybe the eye movements are happening too much. Maybe I need to scale it back. It's hard for me to like look at it and see it without affecting it, so I have to watch it after. But I did add a lot more, so like if I shake and stuff, the antenna should like waggle a little bit. It's been a fun little project though. And definitely different than the stuff I see usually. So he's going for that one. I'll just let him get that one, or if he doesn't destroy it, I'll hit it after. I think should be fine. Did he fire him? What is he doing? Or what he's doing there. Doing like a dive bomb? Guess. I'm very confused by his actions. Harry, what are you doing? Harry, what are you doing? Oh, there it goes. I just saw it drop. Good hit. Let me come and give you a hand. It's this spot, right? Bombs away. Let's change track while scan, see if we can find it. Anybody out there? How many are left? Actually. 2. No closer than 12 kilometers on the AIM-54. Okay. So the prime distance seems to be anywhere between 12 to 35. Gotta be careful after burning too much. I'm just gonna burn through all my fuel. Probably gonna get taken down at any second soon. Is that my crosshair color to either of the greens? Now, what do you mean by crosshair color? The one in the center of the screen? Oops, I don't think it's here. I don't think that's the one I want. I think it's here. This is the one that you're talking about. Crosshair color. Ultra green. Just try green. So which thing is this? Okay, crosshair. Oh, okay, the center thingy. Okay, so that you guys can see it easier, I guess. I have no idea. It should be more viewable. Yay, we got the bombs. Alright, bombs researched. Now let's get this EFS. Alright, let's get into another one. Another one ready to go. Oh boy, it's Sinai again. The bee is displeased and wants green fields, not desert. Affects the missile HUD and the bomb reticle. Okay, so yeah, at one point I remember in the past, I think it was default green, and then it changed and I just never changed it back. But if that's more visible for you guys, then yeah, I can set it to something like that. That's no problem for me. I ain't colorblind. I have a photonic sensitivity, but I am not colorblind. Photonic sensitivity, that's such a weird way to say it. And it's funny because it affects like a quarter of the population has the photic sneeze response. Where if you look at a bright light, you'll sneeze. Yeah, the biggest thing I remember was when I used missiles, I think when I first got the F5C, that it had a green aiming system like this, instead of the white one it ended up having later, or having currently. Actually, I want that trackball scan. Might not even be, might just best set it at 37. I kind of wish they would let you set the cursor color or the crosshair color to, well, what's the way I want to put it? Based on the color of the map? Because, like, green works really well here in the desert because it stands out. It's a strong contrast. But if I was playing, like, Pyrenees or something, then suddenly it doesn't work as well. I think that's probably why they ended up picking the white one in the first place. I might just go and take a look at all of them and see what one I feel works well. I know it's one of the things I haven't changed at all is like my colors, and I see like a lot of people change them, but you know, I'm used to blue 4 and up 4, so red 4, so that's what I'm using. Says there's someone over there. If you set it to ultra green, it works everywhere. Okay. I'll have to go ahead and set that after I die. Nice. Well, that's good to know then. Also, props on you've taken the time to test it. Testing can be a very long, very tedious process. He just destroyed that with rockets. Nice. I've just dropped like a column of bombs on that group. And I think this 4J is gonna get this one. Yeah, I didn't get any. The F-14 will have to wait its turn. Oh well, I'm gonna hit this column of tanks then. That's what I'm gonna do. Somebody. It didn't hit. I was kind of surprised that didn't hit. Busy. There he is. Definitely not that target. It's so slow to get started. Actually, I want to turn off Pulse Doppler from chasing. Oop, I clipped him. I did get him though, but I clipped him. Nice, you did it a couple of days ago for a video you're working on? That testing for him? That's pretty cool. Everybody else giving chase, I'm gonna see if I can cut him off. Turn the post off, the PD off. Come on, little missile, you got him. You got him, little missile. Oh, maybe not. Still chasing. Because why not? Might as well. Oh, he got him. Good shot. That player's guide to everything but playing. It's a pretty good one. I feel like that would work pretty well. All the little things you don't think about often, but are very important. Oh, I got a box. Battle trophy. Let's see what it gives me. Oh boy. Alright, doing another one. And again, we get Sinai. And again. There's a bee in the plane. Watch yourself. Side of my side. That's a distance. I'm not shooting at that. Hello there. Welcome. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and set this to... I want to see what the ultra green looks like. I think it's the same green, isn't it? Is it? Well, it's not the same green as the one I had set, but it's the same green as the one that it's using for a lot of the other systems. That's a good set to go through. especially the early late versions, because early jets are very, very different. I think it's the cloud in the way. Maybe. Having trouble maintaining lock. Nice. Where am I going? I'll just let them deal with them, and I'm gonna go try and get one of these bomb points. Actually, maybe I'll just head for this one. I think I do want that on. Oh, missed. Damn it. That was close, but missed. Hey, I got him though. And I didn't get my bombs dropped off. Damn it. I got an aircraft destroy. That's good. Alright, so that one with that air destroy should at least net me this battle task. I haven't even seen this new history one. I hadn't started yet. Ekaterina Mikhailova? Lied about her age to enlist as a nurse into a local rifle unit at the start of the German invasion of the USSR. Went through the entirety of the war from February 1943 as nurse instructor in a Marine battalion. She repeatedly participated in dangerous landing operations. December 4th, 1944, during the Battle of the Fortress of, I'm gonna guess, Iluk? Having been seriously injured, soaked icy waters, she saved drowning wounded soldiers, fought off advancing enemies. For this, she was presented with the title of Hero of the Soviet Union. Nice. It's a hell of a title. What do we got for good things here? Wiki approved. Use a vehicle. Sukhoi 25. That's funny. That's a funny one. Now, what does the HUD color one change? I have my regular HUD color set to green, and none of those ones are labeled. Oh, that stuff. To think about the color for that one. See, I kind of like the white for that one, just so that it's not as in my face about its existence. I have to be kind of careful with the ADHD, how I set up things like this, because if it pulls too much from my attention, I might make some really poor choices. The white kind of works because it blends across the sky pretty well. Blue would be too much blending, and then I'd get distracted by that, trying to read it. I could see black maybe working. I'll have to try one of the greens. Maybe a dark green would work really well. Yeah, it was under, no, it's not there. Here, in this part, aircraft parameter, HUD color. It would be in one of these. See, like that. But I can feel it, like, digging into that left corner of my eye for some reason. So maybe not that color. Let's try a couple different ones. Let's try one of these darker greens. See if subduing it... Ooh, subduing it a little bit helps. That one's a little bit too hard to read, but I think that might be the direction I want to go in. Yeah, I think making them a little bit closer on the darker side would be better. Not like this one. It's a little odd. Gee, I don't know. Maybe not. I feel like that one's a little hard to read. I think it's because it's got too much blue in it. I'm gonna go with this one, I think. And let's set it to this one for the match. Dark Aqua. Was that the one I was on? Dark Aqua, I would assume, is like this. I mean, that's a cool color, but boy, don't it blend into the sky. Look at all those missiles converging at that one target. That's funny. It's a pretty good joke right there. Oh, you got me. Tip for grinding planes, do them quickly. Bombers and strike aircraft also help. A lot of my grinding was done just dropping bombs on the target and then turn around and do some fighting. Usually picking out doing the fighting because if I die, I get to start a new match. But yeah, for the most part, it is such a long grind that don't focus on the grinding, just focus on playing. That's all I've been doing. I just put aside an hour every day, play, and I eventually get there. That's all it really needs. As long as you set a good schedule for it, it's like with anything in the gains, if you need gains. It's set aside a little bit of time, be consistent in it, do it regularly, and it doesn't even have to start out as much. Do one match a day, and you'll eventually get there. There are maximum efficient ways to do it, but if you play that way, you're also not necessarily going to learn how to have fun with it. And with a game like this, as frustrating as it can be for a lot of people, focus on the having fun aspect. Because there is a lot of fun to be had here. This game has so many cool things going for it. Like, there are just little details and stuff that I see in it every so often that bring me this little bit of joy to it. To behold that and be like, wow, I love that they paid attention to that. I mean, sure, there are plenty of things you can complain about, but at the end of the day, it is a game. And I think, in all honesty, their work has been going pretty good. Alright, color menu. It definitely does take longer if you have other responsibilities. Let's set it to black and see what happens. kind of gross. I'm not sure. Depending on where you are in school, though, yeah, it'll definitely chew up your time different. And if you have social life, things like that, oof, that really chews up your time. Well, it's about where you decide to put your time. Like, I did engineering in college, and that leaves you with very, very little time. And so, usually it's just a matter of where do you want to allocate your time.
Oh, excellent.
Middle school? Yeah, so some of that is just going to come with probably however your family dynamic in terms of computer use is. Because I imagine to some degree, like, your parents aren't going to want you to be on the computer for 4 hours at a time, playing a singular game. There are probably other things they would prefer you be doing. Which is understandable, but it does present difficulties. Yeah, the college engineering classes are real time chewers. They will eat up your time. Sometimes with things like this, where this is a game, and especially with air, where the matches are so quick, you could maybe work it into a method of rewarding yourself for doing your work. Like, depending on how many questions that you had that evening, it would take you a little bit longer, but each time you finished a question, play one match. Each time you complete the next question, play one more match. And some of that's just going to come down to your own discipline of only doing the one match. And knowing that you can do another one after you finish a question. Yep. I never got to do a lot of advanced classes in high school. I actually ended up going to a technical school while I was in high school for computer repair and networking. And so that's how I built up a lot of my computer and IT knowledge at a younger age, really. And then I eventually went back to college for computer engineering. Oh shoot, you got me. Well, I had a good run there, though. Not too bad. Keep stealing little bits of jerky out of a bag I have here. It's jalapeno flavored. And I'm not so sure. I like jalapenos, but I'm not sure this works. I feel like there's a way better ways to do hot jerky. Almost there. Oh, I've got 2 waiting to complete. Very nice. That'll help you get in early. And if you can, I totally recommend not completely filling how many credits you need each semester. Don't do that to yourself. I saw way too many people do that to themselves. And college is such a unique time in your life that don't do more than you can handle while still being able to have a decent life. It's not worth it. Learn how to balance hanging with friends with your schoolwork. Like, I typically only took 12 to 15 credits max. Arcade was what I actually played for a long time. In the first few ranks, probably up to rank 4 or so, I played mostly arcade. And I think the benefit of that is just that it lets you get into more matches and level up all of your crews a bit more equally. And once you can get for a certain plane to use, I would recommend getting the P-61, the Airacobras. Any of the planes that get cannons with them, either in the front nose or wherever else, are going to be really good for air combat, because you just need to get one hit in, typically. But Air Arcade is fine to play. It'll get you a bit more experience with the shooting and the actually flying around. It does handle differently in the realistic mode, but I think arcade helps you ease your way into everything without having to worry about, oh, I'm going too fast, it's going to rip my wings off. It's a good thing to go for. Absolutely, get into the Air Force Academy. So I've got to change my thing to TWS. I forgot to hit the TWS button.
Excellent. Well done.
But also, which country are you playing? In terms of, you've got the P-51D and you're working on Spitfire. Wait a minute, what nation are you playing? Are you playing Israel? So you should already have
Attention to the map.
a nation worked up to that point, right? Or am I confusing myself now? Just like to do that because I think they're fun. And disconnect. I don't remember where I was when I first got the jet.
Somebody attack him. Attention
US.
to the designated grid zone.
Trying to remember. Hey, I got an aircraft target. Nice. I wasn't expecting that. Uh-oh. Let me hit those points. Trying to get some bombs. Okay, yeah, then, oh, I'm trying to remember what were some other ones. The Warhawk was an early one that I used a lot. And that I really enjoyed.
We're ahead of the enemy. Excellent.
That was a bit close. I think I just want to go hit this bomb point, actually. I think I'm not going to worry about that guy. And just get my points in. There it is. Bombs away. Okay, so you've gotten the US leveled up to enough where you can use Israel. Okay. Yeah, the biggest thing is just the set aside some time, do whatever matches you can, eventually you'll get there. It's not the greatest answer, but yeah. That was close. That was very close. Oh, I hit him too. I'm not sure if it was gonna be enough to get him though. Nope, it didn't look like it. Might be enough I get a kill assist on it, but not really enough to do much else. I still haven't gotten that. Okay, I should be soon. Needs 5K more. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, I remember in the US tree, the one that I enjoyed using a lot was this one, the Warhawk. That was a lot of fun. Good stuff. For Israel, I don't really have anything in. And yeah, I wouldn't necessarily go for the bomber here. Probably your best bet in terms of trying to level might be something like this line, this middle one. Because you'll have access to bombing equipment and dogfighting equipment. Yeah, I think that would probably be your best bet. Although these ones get bombs too. A little bit later, but not right there, I guess. Not as much. Okay, it looks like maybe that middle line might be one that you want to focus on. Oh, did that finish? It did. Almost enough to get that. Alright, we're gonna do one more match so I can finish this out, and then I'm gonna call it good for the night. Oh my god, look at that. 200 points. 199 points. Alright, let's go. I've still been trying to think of what's a good first video for really revealing the B-tube. I think I need to fix the mouth a little bit. It needs kind of a better background to it when it's open. I think keeping it just the color of the B doesn't really work as well as I'd like it to. Yeah, I mean, I've run with it up for a little while. I should have plenty of footage to pull from and judge it with. Hello there, welcome. And good morning to you. Don't know which one to grind in terms of what to grind. You have 3 premium planes in the US, 1 plane. Oh, okay, I see. So you're talking about in grinding the US? Well, I guess it's just going to kind of depend on what vehicles you're interested in further down in the tree. And go from there. You're going to have to unlock some of each branch, or some of each rank anyway, in order to progress to the next rank. Which one to grind to get to jets? I think I grinded towards the F-80, the Shooting Star, was the one that I did. first for a jet. Or it might have been the F9F, the Cougar. Both of those are very good. I enjoyed using the Cougar a lot just because it got you AIM-9B missiles. So you had some missiles with you. They're not super great, but hey, they're effective if the enemy's right in front of you. Okay, let's see. I want to try and skim a little close to the ground, but not too close, so that I don't get hit on my way to this point. I don't need that many points, but I still need some. It's harder because I can't see my shadow with this angle of the sun. No, I don't believe they do. I think squadron vehicles are the same as any green vehicle. They're not a premium vehicle. It's part of the only reason I haven't even used my Tornado IDS that I have. The Cougar, I believe, is the F9F-8. It's in the middle tree, the Navy tree. And I enjoyed using that one quite a lot. I might have the name wrong slightly. I think it's the F9F. It might be F8F, but I think it's F9F. Oh. He fired something at me. Nicked me, but it didn't kill me at least. Big bomb point, let's get it. So I can't be going too fast or else I won't be able to drop it. Oh, shoot, and I dropped it. Well, I got the points. Alright, let's see. I'll show you which one the Cougar is. I really love the design on it. I think it's a really cool looking plane. Oh, it was this one. They really moved that. They moved around this tree. But it was this one. Mm-hmm. I think it's a very slick looking machine. But it appears they've added a bunch since I last used it. And it is no longer as easy to get as it was. So in terms of that knowledge, I'd probably head towards the F80, maybe. That's what I used leveling this area. But a lot of it just kind of depends on where do you want later in the line. You're aiming for naval aircraft, light fighter, heavy fighter. Oh, there we go. 20K towards it. There, and this one's almost finished. Oh yeah, I can definitely finish that tomorrow night. Well, this has been a little bit longer than usual, but it seems like we got a bunch done. But I'm going to have to call it for now. So, thank you everybody so much for joining. I'm glad I was able to get the network connection fixed and I could actually do this, because I made some good progress. And if you're interested in air-to-air combat, I would say either that first or second fighter trees would be your way to go. The naval one is good too, depending on what you like playing, but that's going to come down to personal preference. But, thank you everybody for joining. Until next time, take care, and goodbye.